Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Half Century of Collecting Sports Cards. This is the first without going through the 71 Topps vending boxes. We are now done with that, so I'm going to start a new series. This is going to be my 400 favorite sports cards, and these are not it. This is my best of the rest. So we're just going to do this as I try to figure out who my 400 favorite are. These are going to be shorter episodes, and I think I'm just going to go through 7 at a time. And I don't know if 400 is going to be my exact number I finish with, but that's about what I'm shooting for. So it's going to take a while to go through them. I'm still going to finish doing my best at all positions. So far we've done shortstop, second base, and third base, so we got quite a few positions to go. I still want to go through a few more sets, so a few more other things too that I've thought of doing, but these will just be shorter ones, and just kind of fun going through my favorite cards, what constitutes my favorite cards. It's, you know, a combination of just cool cards that I've collected in a day. So some, you know, like you see that Dave Roberts there, no star by any means, but he's in the best of the rest, but just a cool looking card. And that was the first year I bought cards, so I still remember getting that out of a pack, not that exact card because it's a lot nicer condition than the one I still have from collecting out of the pack. I'm not too big into the multiplayer rookie cards, so somebody like a Johnny Bench rookie here isn't going to make my top 400. Here to Joe Morgan, Steve Carlton. Who else is in here? There's Carlton Fisk with Cecil Cooper too, who is a great player. Way up there we got Willie Stargell, kind of neat 63. I like those cards. I like that combo there, Al Oliver and Rich Hebner. You get a combo like that, that may heighten it a little bit. There's a Thurman Munson rookie. So those didn't make it. I will have a few that will make it. It's going to be mostly baseball because that's mostly what I have, and mostly what I like is baseball cards, but I'm going to sprinkle in some football cards, and here's some best of the rest football cards that I've got. I think these are all Hall of Famers that we've got out here that didn't make my list, but there'll be a few that did make my list, and then there will be a few basketball cards that are going to make my list as well. Here's a few that didn't. These are a couple they didn't make my list, so I just want to throw them out there because these tall cards from the 76-77 season, I just liked how they showed their college career, and it was something that, you know, when I was looking at these cards as a kid, learned a lot about. And Pete Maravich, I mean, incredible college career. You can see every year there he averaged at least 43 points a game. Career 44.2. I just thought, man, that is something else. And then Elvin Hayes had a great college career. They beat one of the few teams that knocked UCLA off at a title game. And look at that senior year he had, scoring 36.8 a game at the University of Houston. So we got stuff like that. When we go through the cards in my top list, we're gonna go a little bit into each card and why I like them. Stuff like, you know, Marischal's cool leg kick, little things like that. Some of the cool in action cards, a couple nice Johnny Benches that didn't make my list, but he still got some that did. It's probably going to be a little heavy in Minnesota players, not real heavy, but a little bit. And St. Louis Cardinals, just because those are some of my favorites, and I left a few of those here on the best of the rest as well. You're probably going to see a few more Hank Aaron's, Clemente's, Willie Mays's, Mickey Mantle's, just because they've got a lot of cards, so I didn't limit it to one per guy, but these are some that just did make the best of the rest. Couple Gibson All-Star cards there. There you see the year Gibson McLean, 69, when they were the big dudes. And It'll be probably a little heavier into just years that I happen to have more cards, you know, like 52s, and some of my set years. Some of the years I don't have sets are going to be a little lighter. But that's probably all I got to tell you today. Now we're going to have to start working on actually coming up with my 400 list, and it's going to be a lot of fun, but can be a little bit daunting too. I'm also going to try to, you know, one thing, kind of like an all-star game, you got to have one player from every team. What I'm going to try to do is include one card of every baseball Hall of Famer in that list, and at least playing day cards. So if they're not playing day cards like these, they didn't make any of these guys in playing day cards. Candy Cummings, the first guy who ever noted to at least throwing a curveball. Little 5'7" guy, a couple other. This is the guy who started the Spalding Company. I think they were more managers in the day. But so if you didn't have a playing day card, you're not going to make my list. I don't know if I'm going to have any exceptions to that. Oh, here's one more multiplayer rookie card that didn't make my list. Where is he? There he is. Tony Perez and Tony Oliva right next to him. But anyway, kind of a cool fall day, and thought I'd show that as our playoffs are getting into full swing. It's nice to actually see a couple playoff series here that are going a little deeper. First two rounds, nobody got sent to the brink. We got a Astros Rangers series tied 2-2, and hopefully a good Phillies Diamondback series coming as well. So enjoy baseball. Hopefully you'll enjoy this series going forward, which is going to take a while. And I may hope to do more than one a week since these are going to be shorter episodes. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you guys starting this next week.